Hello everyone, welcome back to FBM Maine Outdoor Journal. If you're going to hunt the big woods of the Northeast, one of your keys to success is being able to shoot quick, shoot accurate, and be able to shoot moving targets. One of the biggest keys to this success is being able to do lots of target practice, spend lots of times getting familiar with the sight and the action of the rifle that you like to use. One of the biggest deterrents for people to be able to practice is the price of ammo this day and age, and even the availability of ammo. In this episode, we're going to review a cheap option for you to be able to practice shooting, and shooting often, and shooting throughout the year, especially if you like that pump action rifle with a peep sight. So go ahead, follow us along here. We'll show you the gun, show you the modifications, and show you how it works. The gun we're going to review today is the Rossi 22 Long Rifle Gallery gun. I was at a gun shop the other day. They had this there used. I believe it was less than $300. It was in the $200 range. It's in the classic pump action like we all like. There's a hammer type gun. See that on there? A few of the things in a different place in the Remington pump. You can see here that the pump release is down here in front of the trigger. Still has the cross bolt safety here. Comes stock with fiber optic sights with this adjustment wheel. We're going to go ahead and make some changes to that. And it also comes with a fiber optic front sight, which has got the hood on it for protection. Holds 15 shots with a tube magazine. Well, let's go ahead and make our modifications to this gun, and we'll sight it in, give it a test, see how it goes. Now, when I picked up this gun, it came with those nice fiber optic sights. Fiber optic sights are great, but they don't mimic what I use during the deer hunting season. So when I was thinking of sight options that I might be able to use for this gun, immediately I sent a message over to Andy Larson at Skinner Sights out in Montana. Now, Andy doesn't pay me anything for any of this. He just makes the best sights in the business, makes legendary peep sights, and that's what I run on my deer rifles, and that's what I want to run on this if I'm going to practice to get better with my deer rifle. So I sent him a few pictures of the gun, and he immediately knew just the sight. It was the Skinner Rimfire #1. I haven't put it on the gun yet, but it looks like it's going to be a nice match, nice made sight, and best guarantee in the business. I haven't had any major concerns. I bought one sight from him that my gun had some oddball screw hole sizes. Sent it back, he re-drilled it out for nothing. Sent it back to me in no time. Just great customer service, excellent sights, and just all around great guy. So let's put that sight on this gun. That'll get us one step forward out to the shooting range. Alright, the first thing we're going to do is take this old sight off. This is a spring-loaded sight with adjustment wheel. We just got to simply hold down on it to relieve the pressure on the spring. We'll screw off that adjustment disc all the way. That. Only let this up. Be careful because you'll lose your spring if it goes pinging across your kitchen, living room, wherever you're working. And if you flip this all the way back, you have two small Phillips headed screws in here. Get a small Phillips screwdriver, take those out. I don't have any plug screws for this particular gun, so hopefully I'll be able to reuse these screws to fill the holes after. Alright, let's see if that'll pop off. Yep. Undo it off. Now we'll put these screws back. If they're too long, see if I can pick some up at the gun shop a little later on. These ones bottom out, they don't go all the way into the barrels. No worries there. Just give you a little disclaimer, not a trained gunsmith. Just doing it the way we like to do it out here in the Maine woods. We don't use any torque wrenches, any specialty tools or anything like that. Just keep doing it the way we've been doing it for generations. It seems to work just fine. Alright, now it's time to put on our Skinner Peep Sight. This is going to go right on this dovetail. All machined out and made for it. Got a set screw on the side that'll tighten up onto the dovetail. We have the set screw on the side to adjust the sight up and down. And we also have the set screw on the top to adjust the sight side to side. Let's go ahead and put this on. I've already cleared the chamber on this. I'm going to pull the hammer back just to give us a little bit more room. Got to engage the safety to do that. See if we can slide this on to this dovetail with the sight pointed the right way. Put that right about there. And he includes both Allen wrenches, both for the adjustment and the tightening in the package. So I'm going to go ahead and tighten this up onto the dovetail. There, we got that on there good and snug. There, that's all installed until we get ready to do some shooting. We can adjust it up and down and side to side. Sometimes due to this sight being a slightly different elevation, the front sight won't work, so we're hoping that we'll have enough adjustment in this to be able to so that this front sight will work. If not, be reaching back out to Andy and seeing if we can't find a replacement front sight. But I was comparing them side by side, and I think it's going to be close enough that it might work for what we want to do. So let's head on outside with this and do some shooting. Well, the first two shots don't look too bad. Shoot a few more, see if we can group it up. I haven't made any adjustments to the sight yet, so I think that's going to be workable. Looks like we're at about 25 yards. Haven't measured it, just eyeballing, but that's pretty dang close for just putting the sight on, not adjusting. Do some more shooting, have a little fun here. See what we can get for a group of it.
Get out of there! Hit! Whoa!
Alright everyone, done a bunch of shooting with this. I've shot these Winchester Super X's. Had a few misfires with that, had some ejection problems. So I run in the house and I was worried it might be the gun. So I run in the house, grabbed a box of American Eagle that I had in there. This stuff right here. And I shot 2 tubes full so far with no problem. I had 13 left I just put in it. I'm just going to do a rapid fire test just to check the function of the gun, make sure that it was the ammunition, and we'll go ahead and conclude our review. Did have one misfire in there, but I think that was operator error. I don't think I pushed it ahead quite far enough when I was rapid fire in there. So it seemed funny that the time I did that, this time it misfired. So I think that was operator error. Those American Eagles seem to cycle through that a lot better than the Winchester Super X's. Let me know down in the comments if you have one of these rifles and what you find is the best ammo to put through it. I know I started out originally when I first did my ammo test with the regular Winchester, regular white box 333s, maybe that's what they are. I had a hard job to get them even chambers, like the lead was a little bit too big. The shell would only go in about halfway and then it would push in real hard, and I had a lot of problems with that. But the American Eagle's seen the way to go. We put the Skinner Peep on there, sweet little sight, fits right on the old dovetail. Well, I hope you enjoyed the channel's first gear review. Let us know down in the comments if you want to see more, what you'd like to see reviewed. We've got a few other items coming up. This was the Rossi Gallery 22 long rifle. Installed the Skinner Peep on it. Fits the, that's the Skinner Rimfire #1 Peep Sight. Didn't have to make any adjustments to it right out of the box. Matched up to this front sight beautifully. So we got a sweet fiber optic with that peep on there. Match the action. Match the sight with what we used on the rifle season, and can't help but put a few hundred rounds to it. It's absolutely got to make you better than you was the season before. So see you next time.